Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews, and today we will be doing something a little bit different. Today we are taking a look at an upgrade kit for Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Now, I bought this off of eBay, and I've already put some pieces on him already, but I do have the other side basically that I still need to put on, so we'll go through there. There's one piece that I've put on him that I can't really show you at this point because it's already on him and I don't want to take it off, but just kind of going over this. So most of this is stuff for his back legs, and basically it's to fill in the gaps in his back legs for when he's in vehicle mode. And then they also 3D printed him the backpack, which the color doesn't quite match, but it's still really cool. And you also get some little effect pieces to go into the back. There's the other piece that I have is a filler piece. Now, if you already have the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, then you should probably already know what this piece is. But this piece goes under him, like when he's in robot mode, it's under him and folds under. But when you put him into a robot, or not robot, but truck mode, this piece comes out and kind of tries to fill in a little gap, but this piece isn't quite big enough, so this was the piece that got replaced. And so I'll show you that in robot mode when I get to that part of the transformation. But for the time being, I will show you the installation of all the pieces for his legs, so we can fill all that in, and then we can take a look at it and see what it looks like in robot mode. So, or excuse me, in truck mode. So let's go ahead, get to that. I'll show you what the backpack looks like on him first, and then we'll go into putting these filler pieces in. So be right back. Okay, so before we actually go through this, let me tell you what the kit is that I got. So it came in a little shipper box, came in a little shipper box like this. So nothing really box wise to show you. So it came in a little shipper box, and so this is from a seller called TFDYI Upgrade, and it was just kind of random that I even found this or even looked for this, because I was looking for an upgrade kit for this guy and I had seen some online. And so let's go ahead and I'll show you how the backpack sits on him. So the backpack is super easy to put on. It has the two pieces that plug in to this piece here and then plugs in here. So you just slide it on there, and as you can see, the paint isn't quite matching, and I didn't expect it to match. They told me in the eBay details when I bought this that it didn't quite match the paint, but I think it matches good enough for him to have his little rocket booster, or little back jetpack from the show. Is this from the movie? Did he have this from the movie? I don't remember if this was in the movie or not. But then these two pieces plug in here, and yeah, and then these pieces move around, and they don't pop out or anything very easily. They are a little loose, but not bad. So yeah, you can move these pieces around, and they fit, these little effect pieces fit in there really nicely. So that's it for the backpack. So as far as the filler pieces, so I've already filled in one side already, so I'll show you that. So as you can see, this whole side has been filled in. This piece I think was supposed to be painted silver, and they didn't paint it. Not a big deal to me, but all these pieces were filler pieces, because if you look at the other side, it has the gaps still there. So let's go ahead and fill those pieces in. So we got the bigger piece here, which will slide into there. You can now, if you want to super glue this, you can. The transformation does not affect the transformation whatsoever, so you're fine with that. Then we have the other kind of big piece. We got this piece here. It's a slightly smaller piece. Goes into this side. It slides right into there like so. Then we can take this piece, and this piece is actually kind of slanted, as you can see. And that is meant to go in this gap here. And that gap is a little slanted, so you're gonna have to, you want the part that is going down, slanting down, to go into where, like, pointing toward the top of this flap. Well, it's the top now because you have it turned on. Now I put this on now. Even in truck mode, this would still be, you know, in this position. So you just kind of want to press that in, and that looks pretty good. Then we're gonna get the piece to fill in that part, which would be, where are you? It would be this piece. So you can even kind of see, like, the bottom of them are not, the bottom of these little filler pieces aren't painted, but these top parts are. So to give you a good idea of what or where to have them facing. So you slide that in there like so. And we got another piece done. Then we got this big chunk right here. It comes all in one piece like so. Nicely painted, so we can slide that piece in there like this. Now I did see a model kit that, or not a model kit, an upgrade kit that had these two pieces separate, and they seem to work just fine too. Let's see if we can get this in here. Now there might be some tolerance issues with this because it is as 1-to-1, I guess you can say, as possible. So, but nothing's perfect. You want to try to get that in. My light fell. And so this piece I might need to shave down. Let's see if I can get a little bit more leverage on that and get that in more. Let's see. I can't find my little spudger, my little plastic spudger. Don't be like me and use a knife, because you definitely can cut yourself. But that piece is in there now. So we'll take this, actually let's go here, fill in this piece so you can see how that looks on that side. And so that piece will slide into there, and if we can get it to go, let's see, yep, and that looks like that. And then we have one more filler piece here for the heel. Kind of want to move that down, and then we're gonna push that piece in like so, and that will fill in that part. Now I think these two little pieces that are left here go into these parts here, but they don't really stick in there, and as soon as you move the toe, they fall out. But I don't think that really matters when you're in truck mode, and I guess it really doesn't really matter when you're in robot mode either. So, but they won't stay in unless you put the toe up. See, they'll fall out unless you put that toe up. So you can just slap that piece in there and then put the toe up, and it won't fall out, as you can see. So that'll fill in those pieces. And so we have all of that back part filled in, and as you can see, it will still close like so. And obviously that little piece that's in there that's loose will be covered up like so. Then we have a toe cover. So how that toe is covered, we can go ahead and cover this toe as well. So let's see if I can get that to slide in there. Here we go. And I mean, it's the toes. It's not that big a deal, but it did come with that part, so why not fill it in? Obviously, all this gappage is for transformation, so that needs to say gapped. And then we have one more piece. So this piece right here, as you can see, normally it is a big gap there, and they did give you a filler piece for that as well. And the way you put that in here, if I can remember, you kind of gotta, oh yeah, there is a little connector or whatever that turns this piece. Is rounded, so if you can see, if I can, this little bitty piece can fit in my fingers. That piece is rounded off, so it gives you an idea how you're supposed to slide that in there. And you kind of gotta come at an angle to get that in there. Now, what I did here was I took this out, pulled this piece out, and then kind of went to this flat side to give me a little bit more leverage. With a little bit more leverage and a little bit more room, it's easier to put that piece in there. Tougher when I'm on camera, but fly out and it slides in there and it doesn't fall out. None of these pieces really fall out, and as you can see, that still works. The little piece still can move around even with that filled in. And booyah, you basically have all the pieces in that you need. Now, during the transformation, so typically when you transform it into robot mode, you'll have to pop this piece up, pull these pieces out. You can pull this backpack down. Now, this is not the normal transformation mode, but I'm just kind of showing you the piece that I put in here. Then obviously we pull his ears down, and then you're gonna pull him back this way. Now, the clearance for this piece is a little rough because it's thicker and bigger than the piece that was in there before, but it can be done. And this is the replacement piece. Now, it's not quite the same color either, but it does fit in there very nicely. It came with its own pin, so you do need a pin to pop that piece out. But this piece will then fold over this way, and that will attempt to cover the gap that is for the truck mode. Now, as you can see, if this was the other way around, it would just have this piece, but now it has this floppy piece down here to cover the gapping. So we'll get this transformed into robot mode, and I'll show you what I am talking about. Alrighty, so we finally have him transformed, and here he is in the truck mode with all the fillers. So as you can see, all these pieces look really, really pretty freaking good. All filled in, like nice and flush, nice and gapless. Now these little pieces here will fall out if you turn him upside down. Now if you want to super glue those in, you can, or elect not to, and they will just kind of slide in there. But obviously it's supposed to be this, I mean, the truck's supposed to sit like this, so they won't fall out as long as you don't just turn it upside down. Then you can see the little piece here. I don't remember what this part of the truck is called, but you can see that's nicely filled in as the truck, or for the truck as well. So yeah, the truck mode does look better. This does make it look better. And then as you can see, that gap is filled in from that new piece that I put on here. Now the red matches good enough, and to be honest with you, like some of the panels here from how the toy was actually, how the toy looked prior, are discolored already anyway. So like I think I may have had this toy a month, and it's been sitting in robot mode most of the time, and it's already some discoloration in some of these panels here. So you can tell this red doesn't look like this red, and that was just originally part of the toy. So having this little piece here, it just kind of, and to be honest with you, it just kind of flows with the rest of it. But you can tell the difference. I'm not gonna lie and say you can't, but it's not that big a deal. So I think for what it does by filling in that gap, it more than makes up for being a little discolored. So, but yeah, that's what this little upgrade kit does for the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I do think it's pretty cool. I forget how much I paid for this. I thought it came with a new Optimus Prime head, but I was wrong. but there are some other kits that I am going to grab, probably from the same people that have new smokestacks and a new head. So when I get those pieces in, we will revisit this guy and show you those upgrades as well. But anyway, that is it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.